Now, as we said, a worksheet is a place where you enter and manipulate or work on your data. And this worksheet is contained in a workbook. So by default, there is one worksheet, or in some cases 3 worksheets present in a workbook. Here you can see that in this case we have just one worksheet that I get when I open this workbook. But you can add more worksheets to it by clicking on this plus here. Now, if you right click on any particular sheet, you get a lot of options to perform on that sheet. For example, if you click on Insert, you get the options to insert another worksheet, chart, etc. Then you have the Delete option to delete the sheet. You can also rename the sheet by clicking here or double clicking on the sheet's name. For example, I would rename it as Working Sheet. So it's renamed now. Now if I right click again, you can see more options like Move or Copy. For example, if you want to move a copy of this worksheet, you can check this box, Create a Copy. Then you can select as to where you want your worksheet to be placed or moved. So if I select Move to End, you can see that a copy of this worksheet, that is the working sheet, has been created and it has been placed at the end of this series of sheets. Now another option is to add color to the worksheet tab. For example, if I want to change the tab color to orange, I can select orange from this color palette. Now you can see that this sheet tab has been highlighted in orange. Next, you have the option to select all sheets and hide one or more sheets in a workbook. Then this link to this sheet option will give you a link to the sheet that you can share with others for a single click access to this sheet. Finally, if you go to Show Changes, you can see what all changes have been done to your worksheet and by whom. Now let us talk about protecting a worksheet. For that, as we have already seen, there is a Protect Sheet option. Now if I click on this, you can see that we have the option to set a password that should be used to unprotect this sheet. Below this, we have a list of actions that we can allow the users to have by checking the boxes against them. So for example, we can see that a user that opens this password protected sheet, they are able to only select both locked and unlocked cells. Now apart from this, if I want the user to be able to also perform sort, I will check this box and click OK, which will allow the user to perform sorting activities on the data in the sheet. I hope that now you have a pretty good idea about the options you have that you can perform on a worksheet. Now another way to protect the workbook is to go to File, go to Info, and you have the Protect Workbook option over here.